I'm not sure I fully understand this, but it'd be interesting to see your take on it. Is a Muslim woman allowed to bring harm upon herself in the name of keeping her marriage? Please comment and suggest possible options. What's your take on that question?
Generally, the guidance of the Prophet, so, depends on what exactly this harm means. Does it mean, you make extra sacrifices, no pain, no gain? Is it that type of pain? But when you say bring harm upon yourself, again, the general rule is la darar wa la dirar. You do not harm, you do not reciprocate harm. A qaida, a maxim in Islamic jurisprudence is ad-darar yuzal, that harm must be eliminated. So we don't want harm. Another maxim is al-mashaqqa tajribu taysir, that a person who is a victim of harm should be assisted to go out of their harm. So you want to be very careful about justifying harm for the sake, in other words, harm to yourself. And this could be all sorts of things. You risk a sexually transmitted disease for the sake of the children. I'll tolerate this rubbish from my husband or from my wife. It's usually the husband, unfortunately. Actually, about 80% of cases, in some places up to 90% of cases taken to court on family problems, it's the wife taking the husband to court. So she's usually the victim when it comes to neglect, abuse of various forms. So you'll forgive me if I keep using, or assuming in the way I speak that the woman is the victim. It's because she usually is. But I'm not in any way saying we don't have cases where men are the victims. So generally, to answer the question, no, you should not cause harm to yourself for the purpose of keeping the family together. Allah doesn't put a burden upon you that is greater than that which you should bear. Marriage is not supposed to be a source of harm. And even if you feel I can handle the harm, the worry is, yes, you can handle it now, but the tendency is you push the harm under the carpet and treat it as if it's okay, I can swallow that rubbish and I can also handle the next one. But what happens is, and you can say, I've forgiven. But what's really happening is you are putting it under the carpet and it's accumulating and it's changing who you are. You're evolving with greater resentment. You're losing respect for this person. You're losing your tolerance. You're losing your trust until it is completely gone and you have evolved into something that is very nasty. Somebody who becomes a contributor to that toxic environment that you have evolved or allowed yourself to evolve in. So once you find you're living in an environment that this is not good for me, please get counseling. Speak to others who can say, no, this, in fact, you've tolerated too much. You shouldn't even, it's already toxic. So general answer, no, do not cause yourself harm. On the contrary, marriage is supposed to make you happier than when you're alone. So general answer, because the particular form of harm has not been specified, I would say general answer, do not tolerate things, you don't bring them out, you don't discuss them, you just accommodate that harm. It'll make you become a more resentful person. It'll make you a worse mother. You become more snappy. You develop a victim mentality that's very toxic, and it affects many things, not just your relationship with your husband and the family. Wallahu alam.
Thank you, Sheikh.